Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Safe Haven Valley Workbench. Today it's just a very quick short video, just updating you on the project of ronnies river repair. Right now I am just starting to pull out the other pieces to get them weathered as far as the railing and the upper decking and stuff like that. You might have seen previous photos of the doors and windows going in. Well, they are in. And they're looking pretty good. Unfortunately, I have to say the window seals are not my most favorite thing to put in. They can be kind of finicky. This time around, they were giving me a little bit of a problem, so it took me a little bit longer to get to this point than normal. However, this is where we're at. I got all the windows in, the window seals in. I even got the doors in for that. And this is actually how the doors turned out. Look at that. Looks pretty good. And then I wanted to add a little bit more, so I took my knife and I just did a little bit of scarring on the actual wood. I did it on all the pieces, just a little bit, just to give a little bit more to it. So now I'm waiting for some of this still to dry a bit. And then we are going to get things rolling. Now, I still have one more piece to do, which is this piece here. I forgot to do that, so I need to get that one done and whatnot. So now this is where the fun part begins, because now we're able to start putting this structure together. Unfortunately, because I'm waiting for this stuff to dry, I just literally got it done. I will not be putting the walls together just today. But just wanted to kind of go over, I'm liking the kit so far. It's an interesting kit, a fun kit, and it just brings so much to the table when you think of the aspect of detail, and how you transpire that detail. So we got lumber here for the upper deck, which is going to go right here. We have this piece which goes on the end of this wall to allow for the extension for this guy here. We got the wall that goes, this wall goes to the end here. This is the other end, and that's the window that goes on that end. So this actually is going to go sitting down here like so. And then you have this wall, which will sit right back here. And then it'll create the decking like it should there. And then you have the front wall there, and then this wall. Which is awesome because there's so much in this kit that I love. And then you have these other two pieces right here, which are, that's the barge, and then you have the piece that comes down off for the railing. And then we got then off to the side here I have the strip wood that will go for the trim and all that. So that's where we are with this kit. I'm getting ready to put the kit on the foundation together and put it on the foundation. However, I do need to do some weathering for the base. I need to get that all done, and I figured I'm going to do a lot of the assembly together, which is why I'm not putting this whole thing together right now. I'm wanting to get all the parts that I need done. Like, I will weather all of these other pieces, and then when I get the walls done, I can get it done on here, and then I can just attach everything. And again, as much as these window seals were troublesome for me this time around, I really hope this. I'm not much on stairs, so I really hope this is going to be take 2 on stairs. The first attempt was on the mercantile, and let me tell you, I'm still working on that project because I just had to stop on it because the stairs were frustrating. Um, that is a hurdle that I will eventually get over, but for now, we'll work through it. So anyway, that's where we are at. I'm going to get all this weathered, get it all good to go. I got to get this piece matching that, and then these will all get weathered like a gray. It'll be a gray, grayish brown color to match the pier. And then once we get this done, we can actually put it all together and have the structure together. And then we can start working on the dock and the wall foam that goes underneath and the pier settings and stuff like that. And obviously the stairs and whatnot. So with that, that is where we are on this project right now. It's just between my job and home, my work day, the time I have to work is very, very small amounts of time. And so it's been challenging to keep my patience with this project. I'll be honest, because with some things not going right and the amount of time I have, I'm really trying to push myself to be a better modeler in all areas. I just like to jump in on all aspects of the modeling in general. You don't know how well you're going to do until you do it, and so if you do it well the first time off, then you get that confidence that, okay, I love it, it's great, it's easy to do. Other times you might say, okay, well, I tried this or I did that and it's not working for me. I need to work with it to to make it better, be better for myself. Okay, so then you have a list of things that you need to work on different techniques and stuff. But that's just with everybody. But for me, my days are merged because a lot of times I'm up between 5 and 6, or at the latest 6:30, and I'm not in bed until after 12:30 in the morning. So crazy days. I'm up for 18 to 20 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Sometimes one of those days on my weekend, I'm up that long because that's just the way it works around this house. So yeah, I'm really trying to take my time with this and make it look good. So I will definitely keep posting updates on this project. The next thing I'm working on is all of this right here, getting it weathered for the decking and the barge, the ramp, all of it. I'm going to work on that, get that done. I'm probably not going to do I might pop on if I get a minute or two to show what I'm doing on it. I hope. But if not, I will definitely be posting pictures on my Facebook, Hartwick Trains on Facebook. Yes, Hartwick Trains. And in the groups that I partake in, which is Overtime at the Bench with Todd and Brett Wiley, and then both of Mud Creek Models pages, groups as well, Mud Creek Railroad and then Mud Creek Models. So you can keep an eye out in those areas where I will be posting it, but definitely look me up and friend me on Facebook at Hartwick Trains. I'm going to start trying to post all my work on there for photos, and then sharing that from that into the groups. I've been very lax on that. I have not been doing much photos, so I will be doing more of that and updating everybody through my Facebook page, which is designed for the hobby. So I'm going to be getting better at doing that. So with that all said, everybody's wondering what I'm up to because I made the comment that I will be doing a kit bash with 2 kits from Mud Creek Models, and Frank was one of the first 2 that replied back to it and said, sounds good or looks good. And so I can understand that everyone's curious. What kits am I going to kit bash? Well, Frank, in all, I have 80 year kits. I have Goober's Feed. I have the barn. I have ronnies, which I'm working on. I have the Joe's Place, which is the next one up on the bench. I'm really not going to do this one a whole lot. I'm really going to keep it to more of a grayed, weathered look, with a little bit of a hint of color. Not a whole lot going on that one. So I have Ronnie's, I have Joe's, I have Christie's Cove, I have the barn, I have Goober's Feed, I have Bree's Brew House, I have Jacob's Smokehouse, I have this one's Christie's Cove. This is not one of them, just so you know. This has something, I already have something planned for this. And I have Debbie's, I have Macmillan Printworks. This is going to be by itself. I ain't touching this one. Sorry, guys. That is a special one I've been waiting for, along with Christie's Cove. And Bree's Brew House is not going to be it. So that leaves Joe's Place, Jacob's Smokehouse, the barn, and the Goober Feed. Well, I will tell you that the 2 that I will be doing are this one, the barn, will be kit bashed with Goober's Feed and Seed. I am working with the outline on paper with the parts. I've decided that I will be moving things around on the structures. May or may not use all the pieces to the kits, but I'm working on how I want to do it. So those are the 2 that I'm going to be doing. That is pretty much it for today. I just wanted to get on here real quick in between all the crazy things going on around here at the house and update everybody. So this is a quick update. Again, I got to work on a little bit of weathering for the decking and stuff like that. I got one more piece of a wall to get done that I forgot to do. And then yeah, the big thing for this episode is that I will be doing the barn and Goober's Feed as a kit bash. I'll be working on that at some point as a kit bash together. I'm working on details of how I want to do it, so when I do it, I can do a video on what I do so that I can share it with all of you. So Frank, if you're watching this update, I will be doing your Goober's feed and the barn. I have I may or may not use all of the pieces to each one, but just know that I am rearranging the kits and the buildings, parts of the buildings in them, and I'm going to be redoing them just a little bit, and making it my own thing. And I will let you know what it's going to be called, because it's not going to be the barn and it's not going to be a Goober's feed. It will be something different, and I have yet to come up with that name, but I am close to making that decision of what it's going to be. So, with that, we will reveal the information that regarding that build or kit bash later on down the road. So you all take care, and we'll be in touch over this next week. I hope once or twice as we go forth on this build, and take everything that you're doing and just enjoy it. By the way, tomorrow is Mother's Day, so please step away from your bench and acknowledge the day for your mom. If your mom is no longer around, then and you're married, acknowledge your wife. Make sure you just step away and acknowledge the holiday in some way, and enjoy tomorrow in whatever you do, on or off the bench. So until then, you guys take care, and I look forward to doing this. And oh yes, one last final thing. Please enter the contest coming up for Mud Creek Models. That's right. Frank has announced that he's doing a contest, and the details are yet to be posted. So if you have not joined his groups, do so. He's going to post links or information about his contest here soon. And I want to see as many of us in his contest as possible. And I do believe the prize will be a $50 gift certificate to his store, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that is what he had said. So, again, look for those details. I'm sure he's going to bring all that information to the table when the time comes. But if you're not part of his groups, join. That way you can join our fun and be able to enjoy the conversations and instruction and insight on everything that we do, and share here, and also be inspiration to other people as well. So hop on board, join our groups, enjoy whatever comes, and just be happy to share and take away even the slightest little thing and a viewpoint from somebody else. That's what we're here to do, is to share and do well. So with that, we're going to call it a wrap, and let you all get on with your day. But stay tuned over the next week. I hope to get 1 or 2 videos done next week regarding ronnies and what I'm up to with that. And sometime this summer, you'll get to see me do the kit bash of the Goober Seed and the barn when I get that all ready. But next up is Joe's Place, which is actually going to be something labeled different. Anyway, take care, and we'll see you next week. Happy Mother's Day to all your moms out there.